Hey everybody, Tony D. Little Jones in the other room sleeping. We're going to do a screenwriter's rant on Payback, not the remake of Point Blank starring Mel Gibson. Completely different story, similar name though. It's about a guy who gets payback. It's a revenge movie. It's a guy who gets out of jail. I think this is his dad getting him out. He's got a little girl. He's trying to put his life back together. But 6 years earlier, he was a stockbroker in, I guess, the early 90s, judging by the computer. He was putting together deals, and then his friend sends him to L.A. To meet these guys, and I don't know why. I don't know why a stockbroker would get sent to L.A. to do this. I think it's because he's Slavic. Maybe he was doing it as a friend. And they end up going to this pawn shop, and he's there to pick up money. So I guess his friend is kind of a gangster. Some guys with guns show up. There's a big fight. Everyone's killed, except him, basically, and the two guys who did the killing. He gets arrested, and the cops put him away. I don't think he talks, so that's why. He ends up in prison. Or getting out of prison. Now he wants to find out who put him in prison. See, he's mad. And his wife just wants him to let it go, to put back their shattered lives together. But he can't let it go, so he starts poking around, and he finds his friends all rich now, and he realizes that his friend set him up. So now he wants payback. Dun, dun, dun. That's the name of the movie. But as he uncovers things and does more gangster stuff, it just gets bigger and bigger. See, these guys there's a gun in there. There's a sweatshop. There's all sorts of shenanigans going on. And there's lots of action, too. And the old guy gets involved. And basically, those two team up to try to uncover what the hell happened. And no one's happy about it. And they keep telling him, no, leave it alone, leave it alone. Here, they probably try to give him a bribe. There's lots of action in this movie. I love gangster movies, as you all know. And this looks pretty tight. Payback. It's a screenplay by Metin Aksoy and Joseph Mensch, who also Joseph Mensch directed it. And it looks pretty straightforward. I mean, I'm not seeing anything groundbreaking, but looks like it would be a pretty straightforward gangster film. I think I would enjoy this film, or at least be okay with it. It looks good. I don't recognize any of the cast, except maybe that old guy looks a little bit familiar. So, I'm down for it. Oh, it is based on a memoir, Career Criminal, by Gary Govich. Okay. Oh, so it is based on a true story, I guess. Interesting. I'm kind of curious as to why they called it Payback, which, again, is all very basic name. Maybe that was the name of the book. Career Criminal. That's a pretty good name, too. May have been taken. But Payback, title-wise, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not a bad title. I think, they needed something else. They needed something else to kick it up. I'm not sure what. Like, even if you just added a couple of more words to distinguish it from the other Payback, even if you just called it The Big Payback or, Fred's Payback or something, something like that. Anything else other than just Payback seems a little too generic to me, but I'm nitpicking. Another solid flick from Vertical Entertainment. These guys seem to be either cranking out the movies or buying them up. I can't tell which. Good luck. I'll give it an upvote, and I'll look for it sometime this year, I guess.